Hey guys, welcome to or back to, or if you've never watched the videos before, Flying with Planet Head. I am Planet Head. It's been a little while since I've done a video. Had a lot of stuff going on. It's been summer. Been getting out and doing a few things. I am still playing Eve online, still having a lot of fun with it. It has become kind of a secondary thing for the summer stuff, but I'm still on every single day. Uh, I can't remember what I've done in the last couple videos. I told myself that I wasn't going to do any videos unless I had um, something fun to do with the videos and things like that. And I really took some time to think about what I could do for videos that I could do on a regular basis. Um, and uh, what I've decided to do is start a new experiment, a new series. It comes directly from um, me reminding myself why I originally started making videos, because last week I was at work meeting a new guy who just started. I was training him, and we were walking around from area to area talking about video games, and I explained that I played Eve Online. Um, and that I did YouTube videos. He does some YouTube videos for what he does. And I originally started making videos to show that you can play Eve not as a second job, um, but more of a when you want to play, you can play it. And that's when I got into the scavenger lifestyle. And that's what made making the videos so easy to do when I first started doing them, because it was basically me just booting up for 30 minutes or an hour a day or whenever I wanted to play, and I would just videotape that. So recently, I have been playing a decent amount. Nothing like some of these other guys that play. I play in the morning just a little bit to take care of some regular boring stuff while I drink my coffee, and then when I get home at the end of work, play a little bit there. And then on my days off, I do a little bit more, mostly hanging out in NPC and nullsec. If you've never seen that before, but that's not what this is about. Um, what this video is about is kind of a prequel to the intro of my new experiment or series of what I'm going to do is create a new character. Now I have my main character, Pill Grimm, Pill space Grimm, um, that I've been playing, and he's slowly accumulating some wealth and some skill points, and I've grown very accustomed to him, and he's the one I'm going to be playing a lot with. And if you've watched my old videos, I basically spend a lot of time on my own, and I'm really wanting to um, move into the next stage of maybe joining a small corporation. I found a guy who I might be joining up with his corporation to get that started with Pilgrim. But I don't want to have videos of that because that's going to be our thing that we do. So I thought, well, what can I do that would not take away from that experience and having fun with that, um, but also allow me to make videos? And that was create a new character that is limited to only 30 minutes a day when I want to play. Um, and that would allow me to make some videos. I may do some footage, and I may of that, or I may just talk about random things like FanFest coming up. This isn't actually FanFest, but it's something I want to talk about here in a little bit, or maybe the next episode. But I'm going to limit these videos to 30 minutes no matter what, and that's all I'm going to play every single day with my new character. I'm going to make the new character here in a minute. Um, and I'm not going to bore you guys with that sort of stuff. But the idea is, what can you do if you're limited to only being able to play 30 minutes a day? Now, will I have a video out every single day? No, I've thought about this a lot. No, I'm not going to do that. I may do a long run of videos. I may do 7, 14 days in a row, but I'm not going to worry about forcing myself to make the video. Um, if I miss a video or miss a 30-minute update, let's say I do 3 days and do 30 minutes each day and videotape those, and then I don't do like the 4th and 5th day. When I do a video for the 6th day, I'll do a little bit of a recap of everything that happened in day 4 and 5 before I get started on the next part. So it'll almost be a like role playing in a way, um, where you can kind of see maybe the progress that somebody can make with only playing 30 minutes a day. Now, um, one I thought about different play styles that would work with this. My old scavenger type of style would work a little bit, but not completely. A production character I don't think would work very well for only 30 minutes a day. Exploration you could do, which I've done a lot of, and I do a lot of with my other character, but I want to try something new. Um, and that would probably get a little bit old after a little while. And if you're not in an area for exploration that you're able to get some decent sights, you can go a little bit dry for a little while, especially traveling back and forth. But that's not something I really want to do with this character. So what I really thought was just play it as an arcade game. Each time you boot in, you're where you're at. You just kind of fly by the seat of your pants. If you blow up some ships, go buy some stuff to put onto a new ship. Just kind of roll around and have some fun with it. Um, as I'm playing, uh, I may drop some hints or some notes or things like that, things that I've learned over time. If you see stuff that I am doing incorrectly, you can post it in the comments section. Things that you might think might help others and myself to be better at the game. Um, and then even if I'm doing a 30-minute video of traveling, let's say I've got to move from one area of the map to another, and it takes a long time, I may do some side stuff. To be blunt about it, I showed this earlier. If you've watched any of my older videos, I have never been overseas, and I'm going to be going to FanFest this year. I got my ticket last year. It's my first trip outside of the United States, other than whenever I was like 2 years old and I went to Canada. Barely remember that. If you can remember something like you're 2 years old, you're wow. But long story short, I'm going to FanFest, and if any of you guys are doing that, let me know. I'm actually going 3 days beforehand and then staying 3 days later. And I've had some amazing stuff that I've learned over the last 9-10 months. I've been watching videos and I've actually been updating a Google Maps with areas that I want to go to over the course of the days that I'm there. But I'd love to hang out with anybody who might be going to that. I showed this earlier. This is kind of one of the cool things. So here's the weirdest part of this, and I might have said this in the past, but I got my tickets for FanFest back in, well, whenever they first went up for sale, like the first week they went up for sale, maybe October or November of last year. I can't remember the exact date. And then I was just kind of researching and blah, 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 watching videos and stuff like that. And then I was talking to somebody at work, and I may have told this story before, so I'll try to keep it short. And they said, "Did you know that Jan, one of the HR representatives that I work with, did you know that his sister lives in Iceland?" And I said, "Really? Oh, that's cool." So I only saw Jan on Wednesdays, but he's one of the best guys that I work with. I really look forward to seeing him each week. And so I went over, I was talking to him, "Hey, your family lives in Iceland?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, my sister lives there." And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to visit. I'm going to," and you feel weird because you don't want to really tell people who don't play video games where you're going. Like, I'm 51 years old and I'm going to a video game fan fest. It's more of a reason to get out. And I said, "Well, there's a game that I play, and they're having a convention or something like that um, in Iceland." He said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Yeah, it's." He said, "What do you play?" And I said, "EVE Online." He's like, "Oh, well, my sister works for CCP, or I can't remember if he knew of CCP or knew that." But he said, "Yeah." He said he wasn't 100% sure what she did, if I remember correctly. He knew she was in some sort of marketing aspect of it, and so we were talking back and forth. And I only got to see him like once every Wednesday or so, and turns out she is one of the people that is kind of getting FanFest together. And she sent me, and now this is something that it's one of these best ofs. If you live in any city or town, they always put out like a quarterly best of the area, like restaurants and food and things like that. She actually sent this to him, or sent it with her mother, I think, to Jan to me, so I could go through here and start going through places that I might want to go to. And I've been taking this and finding different cool places um, that I might want to try while I'm there, while I'm in Reykjavik. And so this has been fantastic. And not just restaurants and stuff like that, but, and you guys might be interested in like little things. One place I really want to go to, God, I'm going to butcher these names. Where was it here? Activities. There's a place called, I'm going to spell it here, Spilavinir. Spilavinir? I, I, I'm pronouncing it the way a American would pronounce how this word goes, but it's probably pronounced completely different. But I don't know, let's see here. There we go. Spilavinir. That's probably horrible. But it is a game shop in the area in Reykjavik that if the weather is really bad, you can go there and play board games and stuff like that. It's very similar to a place that was here for a while that I really love to go to. Uh-oh. Hey, guys. We have a visitor. You haven't seen her in a while, but she is here. Come on up, pup. It's Maya. This is Maya. Yeah. Hey, puppy. You guys haven't seen her in a while. Oh, you're doing well. You're doing well. That's a good girl. It's a good girl. Yes, it is. Okay. You ready? See, I got to finish this off, and then we'll go play. We'll go throw the ball around a little bit, okay? All right. Off you go. You see that? If I put my hands over my face, I don't know how this happened. Might have said this before. She always wants to cuddle and play. My hands are my face. She instantly gets down. It's so weird. I've taught her a lot of other things. But she's still a puppy in a dog's body, but I don't know what. One day I put my hands over her face and she just stops. She wants to play and then she stops, looks at me and goes and walks away. It's so weird. But long story short, I have been going through on Google Maps and just marking different places that I might want to go to. Am I going to be able to go to all of them? No. But FanFest is coming up. September 16th I am leaving. That is a Saturday. We fly out, or I fly out, and then get there on the 17th. It's a red-eye flight. So I would like to do more videos with things coming up. These videos that I'm going to do right now are kind of hopefully lead-ups to my going to FanFest. So what I would like to do is have some daily videos as I update things that are going on. Then maybe if I do get to FanFest, I might be able to upload some videos from there as to things that are going on. I don't have a GoPro or anything like that, so I'll be doing a bunch of weird stuff, hopefully. That's kind of the goal right now. So, where are we at here? Got about 15 minutes in, 13 minutes in. I'm going to limit each one of these to 30 minutes. So, we got to create our new character. Now, the idea with this is I needed to create a new character for two reasons. Number one, for the videos, but number two, my current character, Pilgrim, has a corporation. It's a one-man corporation, and I want to actually move him to another player's corporation and help him start his up and running. So what I'm going to do is create my character today, and sometime in the next couple of days, transfer my current corporation with Pilgrim over to my new character. And I got an itchy nose today. I gotta shave the beard. I want to transfer over the corporation to my new character, and then I can join the other corporation. It's a brand new corporation this guy's starting, and I'm really just wanting to help him out. I don't have the time to run a corporation, but if I can help somebody do that and be a positive influence, that's what I want to do. Drink some iced tea. If you watch my videos maybe 6 months ago, I tried creating a corporation. It was going pretty well, but I actually stopped doing it because I I realized I don't play enough to administer a corporation. I just don't. Some weeks I play a lot, other weeks I don't, and that's not doing the people justice that were in the corporation. So this is a much better situation for me. Now my idea was, now Pilgrim has been mainly focused on Minmatar. I am going to help my current new character coming up, and I have some side rules that I'll probably go over in the next video as to my progression with him. He's going to be an alpha character to start off with for quite some time. Somebody brought me this and she wants me to throw it to her, but I'm going to give it back to her because then she'll know that it's not toss the rope thingy thing. Okay, here you go, take that away. Good girl. We'll do that in about 15 minutes, all right? Good girl. No. There you go. Take that away. Go away. You're good. Good girl. So, my current character, Pilgrim, is Minmatar focused. So, what I'm going to do is actually create a Minmatar focused character. I could go any of the other ones to be a little bit different, but this one I'm going, and it is a brand new account and a brand new alpha character, so I have 2 more slots if I want to do one of the others. But this will help my progression because with Pilgrim I am researching blueprints and creating a few ships out of melted down parts, and as I progress through stages with Pilgrim, I might be able to just drop off some ships to my new character that he can use. So it's a good way to not just have stuff lying around all the time. Second part being that if this progresses, I will use Plex that I make from Pilgrim. That's my paying account that I pay money to CCP to do. But I have a bunch of Plex on the side. I will fund possibly this new character to become a mega character way down the road. So I'm going to create Minmatar. And I'm going to do a lot of talking in these videos as I go through them. Now, this is not a learn how to play Eve thing, but it is maybe let's look at the opening experience of a player or a person who has played before. I'm not going to act as if I've never played before. You can watch videos for that. But from here, now I haven't created a new character with the origin system in a while. So the Minmatar, focuses of the Minmatar are they do projectile damage. I think their ships are, especially at the lower level, shield based, shield tanking based, and they live at the smallest empire of the 4 major empires that are out there. If I understand correctly, recently they've been doing pretty well with faction warfare, but that goes up and down. So let's just jump in here. We're going to go, and this is just a picture of the different types of ships that you can fly as a Minmatar guy. So you've got the Reaper here, which is your original ship you start off with. Down here you've got the Mammoth, which is one of their haulers. That's a basic hauler that you can get. Right here is a probe. That's your exploration ship. Over here is the Vigil, which is your electronic systems disruption. It's the one that messes with the other guy so he can't hit them. And then this is your Tempest, which is a battleship that takes a long while to skill into correctly. You can skill into flying it. The only problem is if you fly it with low like you can get the battleship skill within a couple of days, but you don't have any of the skills to actually make it function very well. So it can take a little while, and that's. But those are your major ships that are there. So we're going to go ahead and select the Minmatar origin. Now, since I'm going to be Hey guys, oops, there was a clip there, lost connection, so I am back, and I'm trying to reset where I was at. Long story short, I was looking for a character that looks similar to me as far as my complexion, and within the Minmatar. Now you can choose, and the different tribes here have different complexions, but they also go along with which tribe that you are part of. And if you look here, it'll show you a different explanation of what that tribe is about. Now, right now, does that really matter a whole lot? Not really. A few little things it does for you, I think, is it maybe gives you, it drops you in a different area of the Minmatar to start off with, but that's never a huge deal. It most importantly just changes your appearance, which really most people stop looking at appearances after a little while. But I do want to actually customize my appearance here and get up and running. And this was what they originally gave me. We're going to try to just update just a little bit here. We're going to go with complexion. I've been getting a little bit of sun lately. We'll throw in a little bit of sun on. No, not that much. I have not been getting that much sun. All right, that's better. And then aging, we're old as heck. Good. Freckles, I don't think I really have any freckles. Do I have any freckles? I don't think so. And scarring, I'm getting old. There we go. Yeah, that looks old. Good. Eyes, not too worried about that. We're going to go with full on tilt gray. Hair. Right there. And right there. There we go. Ooh, actually that doesn't look too bad. I got a fat nose. Come on, buddy. Broke my nose twice. Ooh, what? Come on. Okay. And I think, there we go. Close enough. Whatever. Ooh, whoa. Okay. I do have kind of grayish eyes. Let's see here. Eyebrows. I think I'm actually a little bit, I know this is stupid, but it's kind of tough to actually redo these. So I'm going to change the eyebrows into more of a brownish. Oh, that was my hair. Shoot. Okay, we'll go with gray there. And then we're going to go brown. No, not that. There we go. Boy, okay, this is getting a little bit more annoying than I needed it to be. Hair gray. Let's go. Good enough. All right. Cheekbones. Got some fat cheekbones there. And I've got kind eyes. This guy doesn't have kind eyes. Let's see if we can get some. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Good. This is running a little bit slower than normal. Mouth. Oh, we need a beard. Let's go. Go with the full tilt beard. There we go. That needs to be grayish. That goes along with the eyebrows. Yeah, this is more gray than anything. Alright, fine. We'll go more gray. Let's see what happens here. Good enough. Good. There we go. A little bit more cross-eyed. Nice. Okay, close enough. Good, good, good. Why am I only doing... There we go. Okay. Good. Any skin details? Eye detail. Flash, blah, blah. Clothes. Gotta stay warm. Yeah, I'm not wearing any of those sunglasses. Feet. What do I look like here? That's good enough. I don't really like the puffy coat. Puffy coat's a little bit annoying. Outer. No puffy coat. Let's go ahead and delete that puffy coat off. Not a big puffy coat fan. How many times can you say puffy coat? There it is. All right. Looks good. Next. So I've only got about 5 minutes here. I'm a little bit off with my 30 minutes because the system shut down there. Now, here was the toughest part. I actually delayed making a video for 2 or 3 days because I couldn't think of a good name. I was originally going to go with one of my personal heroes, Chuck Bednarik, Philadelphia Eagles, two-way player from the 1960s, 50s, and 60s. If you ever know him, he's cool. He was one of the toughest son of a guns ever to do anything. And then I moved on from that because Chuck Bednarik would never play EVE Online. Um, and I thought, well, Planet Head. And then I thought of a movie that I used to watch was when I was a kid was Jeremiah Johnson with Robert Redford, and he was what was called a greenhorn. When he lived in right after the Civil War, he went up to the mountains. He wanted to become a mountain man and didn't know what he was doing, so they called him a greenhorn. And then I thought, what about greenhorn as wait? And actually, let's see if that's greenhorn. We're going to nope. Name is unavailable. Aha! So here's my second one I thought of was since my actual call sign in Eve is Planet Head. I'm going to say Planet Greenhorn. How about that? Bet you that's not taken. Ha ha! So that is the name. I don't know if it's a good one or not, but I've seen some worse ones. So we are in Eve.
New Eden, a universe brimming with possibility and rife with adventure. Only the most intrepid capsuleers can conquer its many wonders. Do you have what it takes?
So I am going to end the video here if you can still hear me. I'm hitting about that 30-minute run area. You guys have probably seen this intro before. Can I pause this? There we go. Ooh, I'm starting off in the middle of nowhere. So,
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death.
Thank you,
No need to
Siri.
Thank me.
Thank you. So, long story short, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I will take a couple of minutes just to get out of this startup Eve, beginning series because I know how to play the game. But then I will just end it at 30 minutes, and if I do a video tomorrow, it'll be for the next 30 minutes. Wow, that is pretty awesome looking. I have not gone through the new experience recently, but I don't want to do a video about the new experience. You can do that yourself. So thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully you'll keep this series going and move on to FanFest down the road. So hey, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however you want, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.